Okay, so this content is a little bit off-brand for me, but I have always been a huge fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I just want to put my opinion in it because in case it gets proven or disproven later. Did Monty kill Glamrock Bonnie? And that's really the question we're going to be talking about here. Like, did he do it? Like, what happened? That sort of thing, right? Now, right now, we don't know any discernible facts if he has or has not. But I'm here to argue today that, to my best knowledge, yes, he did. And then I'm going to show you evidence why. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuttal the most common argument against it, which is simply that it's probably just Vanya and Springtrap. And to that I say, we don't have any evidence that it was them who did it, other than knowing that Vanya and Vanessa are, well, we can't even prove that anymore because there's a confusing ending that sort of puts a pin in that one. And anyone who claims the argument that they clearly destroyed Bonnie for parts for bringing back William Afton, did you fucking see William Afton? Let me just stop right here and show you what I mean. So let me get me straight. So Glamrock Bonnie was killed to fix this, to make him better. Are you seeing the same fucking robot? Either Glamrock Bonnie was murdered for no fucking reason, or they straight up, Vanny did a shit job fixing him. Because, oh my god, like, my boy died for nothing if that's what happened to Bonnie, that he was used for parts to fix this fucker. Oh my god, look how shittily done he is. All of this, the extra arm, because he was missing one with Scrap Trap, all of that could easily be fixed with broken endos, which, honestly, have been seen all over the place. You don't need a fucking Bonnie to fucking get parts like these. Most of the endos fucking look like this. So I don't really think that counts as fucking evidence. Look at this fucking dead bitch. Look at this fucking dead bitch. Oh my god. Anyways, back to the main point. I had to cut myself off before I started yelling about how stinky poo-poo this fucking robot man is for murdering a bunch of dead kids. Literally, the point I'm trying to get at is, if that is the only evidence we have for Vanny and Springtrap killing Glamrock Bonnie, then, I think it's a little poor. And the reason why I know it makes more sense for these two to have done it, I get it, because they're already evil. But hear me out. I think taking this kill away from Monty lessens Monty as a character. Why do I think this lessens Monty as a character? The fact that these robots had enough personality and mental, like individuality that they would even consider killing each other for such a trivial thing would actually, add to the fact that these aren't robots. These are, they're robots, but they're more advanced robots this time, so that when Freddy dies, it's really fucking sad because it's basically a person. A person died. And that brings me to the main point of, why does this add to Monty's character, and why does this make sense for Monty's character to have done this? Trivial thing that Monty killed Bonnie for, and the reason why Monty fucking killed him, are that Monty was jealous of Bonnie. Monty wanted a Bonnie spot in the band because they both relatively serve the same concept, if you really think about it. They're both the rockers. Look at what Monty's whole slogan is. Monty's slogan is about jamming out. And you know who else was about jamming out? Bonnie. His whole thing is that he was the guitarist. And this guy, I think, does the bass. I don't know my instruments. But they basically serve the same function. They're the fucking rockers of the group. And considering that Chica was originally supposed to have a singing voice, and it malfunctioned, and now she's more of an instrumental backing, it makes more sense if she was supposed to be a backup singer for Freddy, and Bonnie and Monty were both supposed to be the guitarist and the bass player, or whatever their instruments are supposed to be. So there's evidence already just by their dynamic that there was going to be an issue. And if you think, well, that's not enough evidence to prove that Monty himself did it, well, it's in Monty's character to not only destroy other robots, but to want to get rid of what he considers rivals in possibly violent ways. First example is if you look in his room. Okay, so I'm just going to borrow a little footage from my dude Brandon. Already gave him a little support, and you already know that I'm getting the footage from him. So I'm not stealing, I'm just borrowing for the sake of using someone else's clips for evidence, because I myself do not have access to the game to point out the stuff that I need to point out. So real fast, I'm going to skim for the video. You can see that, like, if it's a little tiny screen, that he goes inside the room. Okay, so this is him in the room, and as he's moving around, you'll see some stuff, right? He's looking for collectibles, and pause. A broken staff bot that's been fucking murdered. And then as we continue further down the room, on the other half of the staff bot. Oh, and fun fact, in other playthroughs, people have found multiple staff bots. One of which was holding a club, like a golf club, like he was getting mad for, losing at golf or whatever he killed that staff bot for. Monty, obviously by him, the fact that he trashed his own room clearly has anger issues. And the reason why he's so angry at the beginning of the game is obviously he didn't get to show off during the performance because they had to cut early because of Freddy. I mean, the whole game, like, when Vanessa first shows up, she complains saying, "You really blew it, Freddy." Roxy has to comfort herself by saying she's the best and her fans loved her. This guy's a fucking diva. Like, he's more of a diva than Roxy in a way. And as for the evidence of him having hateful feelings towards his fellow robots, in MatPat's playthrough, he actually bothers to play the mini golf game, and if you go to the end, you'll find out something fun. Okay, so as promised, I'm using MatPat as an example for my evidence. Let me just click onto that. So this is the last hole on Monty's mini golf course mini game. It's like a video game, right? The stage is set up so it looks like a giant performance. The fireflies are representations of the little lights that people would wave around during concerts. And do you notice something in that dumpster? You know what that is?
It looks like
That's Monty and Chica and Roxy partying on the top, and
right, do you
our
see, like, a
boy
little
Freddy
down there?
in a fucking dumpster. Our boy Freddy is in a fucking dumpster.
Oh, that just looks like set decoration. Oh, and there's
Like,
ooh, weird, and there's Freddy in the garbage in the
see,
dumpster to
even
the left.
MatPat says noticed it.
He's literally in the dumpster.
Oh look, you can
He's
even
having
see it better in that
leftover.
1 second. Like, oh god. Look,
But yeah,
there's
Freddy in the dumpster.
Freddy
There's everyone else. Huh, that's really interesting.
See? In conclusion, Monty did it. And I am sticking by that argument unless new evidence confirms or denies it. And I'm tired of all these apologists, so shut up. Fuck you.